Hello everybody and welcome back to the Seriously Sick.
Invincible.
So this week on the Seriously Sick is Mental Health Week, so we're going to talk about, mental health. What a shocker there. We're going to talk about, we can rant, we can do our own stuff, as you can already tell, because you're already, you're 3 days in, right? Yeah, you're 3 days in. Are you liking the videos so far? You can't talk back to me. Anyways, I'm just going to assume that you like them because I have an optimistic mind. My video is going to be basically a rant, because I have some things on my mind, and they're bothering the crap out of me. So this is rant week numero dos. Numero dos, I should speak in full Spanish if I'm going to. Hola señoritas, me llamo Olivia. Well, you're not all girls, but you are now. So my rant is basically about people who think they know everything about your mental health and your mental disability, if you have one. I do not personally, I've never been diagnosed with a specific mental disorder or any mental health issues of any sort. I think I might have some PTSD from some stuff that's happened in my life when I was a child, but nothing extreme. I don't think I have anything clinical, anything that a doctor could diagnose about me. But I do have a majority of my friends have depression or anxiety or anything really. Mostly depression and anxiety, and I have family members who, well, not direct family members, but I have step family members and stuff who have anxiety and depression, and I've just a lot of people around me have those issues. So I'm used to it. I've seen what it can do to people, and I've seen what you can do about it. So I'm not gonna name names, I'm not gonna do anything like that. I'm not gonna go into specific people. But basically it's I don't understand how some people think that they know everything about what you can do to fix your mental issues. So say you have anxiety, and there's some things that just really hike up your anxiety and make your heart start racing and you start getting really crazy and it just starts to be too much for you. Most people in their right minds are gonna kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Adjust to that, and they're not gonna do those things around you for your own mental sake, just so you don't go crazy, or not crazy, that sounds bad, but you stay stable, I guess, you're comfortable, that's a good way to put it. But there's just those people who think that it's something you can just take. They think medication gets rid of it. The thing is it doesn't get rid of it. For people who think medication gets rid of it, half the time it doesn't. Medication usually is to suppress something. Usually a surgery gets rid of something, but you can't really do that with mental disorders because it's your brain and your brain's weird. And, medications for anxiety and depression, it's antidepressants. It's not bye-bye depressants, it's antidepressants. It works against it, but not completely good. It doesn't completely do away with it. People with depression, a lot of them take antidepressants, but they still have depression. They're just on antidepressants to help lessen their depression. And it's just if I'm getting any of these specific terms wrong, I'm sorry. I don't have a degree in mental science and stuff. I'm just speaking from what I've experienced with all my friends and my family and anyone who I know who has it themselves. It's not something you can just get rid of in the snap of a finger. So people who think that it's something you can just get rid of, it drives me crazy, because you don't have. I wish there was a way that you could just get rid of it, because I don't have clinical anxiety where I have to I could get diagnosed for it, but there's a lot of things that make me anxious and give me anxiety, but I don't have it clinically. I don't know if that's the right word, but that's you get the point basically. And I even know there's certain things, they just trigger and they make me anxious, they give me anxiety, and they're probably always going to, unless I know that it's nothing to get anxiety about. There's just certain things that are going to give me anxiety. Probably over time could lessen it. Again, medication lessens, doesn't get rid of, la 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 la. All come in full circle right now. And I have friends who have this issue. There's certain things that set off their anxiety. And let's say fighting can set off someone's anxiety. So if someone starts throwing punches, that would kind of give anyone a little bit of anxiety, but people with anxiety, it could really make their heart start racing, make them start hyperventilating. It's a thing that can happen. And if they ask you not to do something, let me make an example, cooking with fire, I don't know, I feel that's something that's rightfully, something you can rightfully get anxious over, because fire, danger, house, catch, fire thing, English, I don't know. If you have an issue with that, and you say, hey, cooking with fire can give me really bad anxiety attacks, if you could, like, not do that around me, or at least, like, when you do it really quickly, don't do it long, like, they'll, like, tell you something to work around it so that they won't have, like, a panic attack or an anxiety, like, whatever, they won't get an attack in any way. And, like, a majority of the time you should be like, yeah, of course, I'll do that, I'll work around it, just let me know, like, all this stuff. Like, you learn, and you figure out what to do to make sure this person's comfortable. You don't say, oh, well, get used to it. There's sirens outside. That's something that could give people anxiety, but they can't really do anything about it, but, like, that's not their fault. But, like, there's people, if you have the ability to, like, not do it around somebody, don't do it around them. Like, if you say, don't cook with fire around me, or if you do, tell me to go somewhere else, or, like, something, work with it. Work with it. Like, if my friend was like, oh, loud noises give me anxiety, and cause, like, I could get panic attacks from it, could you maybe be quieter around me? I would do it, and I'd be like, yeah, of course, and I'd start whispering. I would be quiet. I wouldn't be, like, annoyingly quiet. Like, I'd be, like, respectfully quiet around them, because they asked me to be. And they said it's what makes them more comfortable, and they won't have a panic attack. Like, I just, this has happened before. Like, I've witnessed this happen multiple times with multiple people, and I don't understand why. Like, I get it, if you're a loud person, I'm a loud person, as you can tell, I'm talking very loud. I am talking to a camera so that you can hear me, but I'm a loud person, it's just naturally I'm louder. I still, if someone asks me to be quieter around them, I'll do that. I have the ability to lower my volume. I can talk like this, or I can talk like this. I have the ability. I have the ability to lower my volume. You have the ability not to cook with fire around people. You have the ability not to fight around people. And loud noises, cooking with fire, I don't care what it is. Most of the time, you have the ability to change what you do around someone who would be very uncomfortable with it. If it's for their better, like, mindset, if it's for, like, their own, like, health's sake, yeah, that's like going up to a sick person, they're like, oh, can you not smack me in the leg because I just broke it and that will, like, really damage it. They're like, no, I really, like, it's just how I am. I snack people's legs all the time. Yep, you snack on your leg. I snack people's legs all the time. It's just how I am. That's so stupid. Like, that's literally what you're doing, basically. Like, I get it, like, that's kind of weird, no one smacks their legs, but you get, like, what I'm trying to say. Like, if you're someone who, like, just, like, likes to punch people in the arms, like, is like, hey, buddy, how you doing? And someone breaks their arm, and they're like, hey, can you not do that? Like, I have a broken arm, you're gonna break it. Nah, buddy, I'm gonna do it anyways. Like, what? No one does that. So why is it different with your brain? Your brain is a muscle, just like the rest of your freaking body. It's a muscle, it can be unhealthy, and you can do stuff to make it not that, Let's say you're, like, a child. Okay, so you know how, like, parents sometimes, they'll, like, grab their child's hands and, like, just kind of, like, swing them as they're walking kind of thing. Like, it's like a play thing, like, you pick them up and, like, swing them and then they go. I used to do that all the time as a kid, and I know I've seen people do it, so don't tell me I'm the only one that does this. I know you did it. I know you did it. I know you did. Let's say, like, the kid, like, pulls their muscle in their arm, so the parents, like, the parents wouldn't realize, obviously, because, like, the kid would probably be like, my arm hurts, and they'll be like, okay, then we won't do that, because your arm hurts, and we don't want to make it worse. It's the same way with your brain. Muscle versus muscle, it's the same freaking difference. Oh my god. A parent's not gonna be like, oh no, you'll be fine. Just get used to it. Like, what? No one's gonna say that. If you have a friend or a family member, or there's just someone in your life, you don't have to like them. If they're in your life in any way, they could be your arch nemesis, they could be your best freaking friend, they could be your mother, your father, your son, your daughter, your aunt's, nephew's, dog's brother, I don't care. You need to treat them respectfully with their mental health. If they say, I have an issue with la la la, can you not do blah 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 around me so that my brain is comfortable, that I'm comfortable, and I don't, like, have an attack? You say yes, and you do that. You don't do, like, what they don't, you, like, do what they ask. It's just common sense, like, basic respect. Like, I'm sorry, it should be basic respect, like, to say, like, hold the door for someone when you walk in. Say thank you when someone holds the door for you. Not enough people do that also, so say thank you when someone holds the door for you. It's so annoying when they don't do it. Basic respect. That was, like, really close to the camera. If someone asks you to do something, you do it. If it's, like, reasonable. A reasonable request. This is, like, a thing my school talks about all the time. If a teacher gives you a reasonable request, you should follow through. And if you don't follow through, you get in trouble. Teacher says, put your phone away. Like, you put your freaking phone away. You don't keep your phone out and be like, screw you, Miss Lee, I don't care. Like, you put your phone away. And then, if you don't, they take your phone away, rightfully, because they asked you to put your phone away. Like, So it's the same thing with your mental health. If someone gives you a reasonable request and says, hey, I don't like when people do that, it kind of makes me uncomfortable, makes my heart race, makes me hyperventilate. Even if it doesn't make you do that, even if it doesn't, like, set off, like, a crazy attack and it just makes you, like, generally uncomfortable, respect that. Or comfort them. I don't know if you have to do it, if it's, like, something you absolutely have to do, like cooking with fire. Like, let's say, like, you have to cook with fire for some unknown friggin' reason. You have to. You tell them, okay, I have to. I'll try to accommodate to your needs. Maybe you can go in another room when I'm doing it. You can go outside so you have, like, easy access to running away if something happens. Or I'll do it in little bursts. I won't keep it on too long. Like, I'll finish one thing and I won't just let it sit. Like, I don't know. Do something. You shouldn't let it sit anyways. That's not good in general. But, like, you just... Or comfort them and say, oh, no, this is, like, state of the art. You still shouldn't do that. You should still just kind of, like, try to, like, help them and not just do it anyways and, like, give them excuses. But, like, if you have to do it and there's no other choice, at least try to make them feel more comfortable about it. Do something. Do something about it. Jesus. It's not that hard. It's like if someone, like, I'm not gonna be like, no, I want to yell. I don't care if you don't like loud noises. I'm gonna be loud and I'm gonna scream every word that I say and I'm gonna say it so loud that you go deaf. Like, no. No! I can easily lower my volume. I'm speaking loud right now because I'm filming and I like to speak loud in videos because I feel like you can hear me better and I feel like if I'm just talking like this, it's kind of boring. But I feel like when I get loud, it's just, I get more intense and everything makes more sense. I don't know, okay? I'm loud. Can't whisper everything I say in a video or else I'd be an ASMR account. And that's not what this is. This video is getting too long. I really should stop because I don't need this video to be like 20 minutes long like every one of my other videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. All the social media, I can't speak English, oh my god, how many times have I done this outro? Thank you guys so much for watching. All my social media, including the Seriously Sick social media, because I gotta be linked up with you guys, will be linked down below. I will leave you to go watch your other YouTubers who are probably way funnier than I am. And you should go watch some of the other people on this channel because they're really funny. Have a seriously sick day, and I will see you guys next Thursday. Bye!